another company taking advantage of some of the trends we were talking about. Alt-Ego is a company out in Santa Monica, formerly known as Last Legion, about to be renamed. And Last Legion was a company we backed to be an iPhone and an app developer and game developer for the iPhone, which is where all the action is right now. And so we backed a bunch of gamers, game developers that came out of Activision, Sega, and other places, and had some real skills. And we started off as a game developer. In the process of building the game, we developed a cloud-based engine and an avatar technology that's pretty damn unique. The technology was first employed in a iPhone game called Watchmen that tied in with the movie connection with Legendary for the Watchmen movie. And if any of you played that, it was a very sophisticated avatar technology. That caused us to rename the company to Alt-Ego. And what we've, in essence, developed in kind of layman's terms or old guys' terms is an avatar that can wander through games. You can create the avatar in your own look and feel. And Tom showed you his avatar from LL Bean. You can be buff, or you can set up an avatar, to look any way you want, however you want your avatar to reflect you, your personality. But that avatar is not trapped within the game you're playing. That avatar can now migrate from game to game to game to game and across any platform and carry with it all the attributes you've instilled in your avatar, including the ability to buy virtual goods with that avatar. Going to be much more to come on this. Very excited about this technology and to try and capture some of the trends we were talking about. And to have some more fun here at home, since this company's in Santa Monica, we just crafted a deal with the Georgia Department of Film, Television, and Digital Entertainment, so with Asante Bradford and team, to create a contest here in Georgia. So Alt-Ego has got a sandbox game, a game in a box, that we're making available to any school, any college, or any studio. You take that to build a game, and this will fast track you to build a game, employ the Alt-Ego technology and avatar, and put together 5 teams, up to 5 teams per studio, per college, per high school, per whatever. You create a contest. The first one to get up to 100,000 eyeballs is going to win a prize, and the prize is a Madison. Everybody know what a Madison is? Well, that's a Madison. So $5,000 to the prize. We're doing this with the Georgia Film Office, and we want to have some fun with that, and put our technology out and help incubate some more gamers and game developers. That's Alt-Ego. And then finally, another little trend I found about 3 months ago, is now a company right here called Tiger Text. As Carlos was also saying, the amount of, how we are now communicating. I mean, we've all gone from email, and now we're going to messaging. Messaging is going to, has and will significantly overtake email as the communication vehicle of choice. And the impetus for this company was how many of you sent out, well, let's start with email. We all started with email. How many have ever gotten one of those messages that says, I'm recalling my email? And, how does that work? Like, not. Or text. I mean, in texting, if email is spontaneous, texting is super spontaneous. And how many times have you sent a text out and just said, what was I thinking? And whether you're in a social environment or in a business environment. So this was created to create an impermanent texting solution where you can send a text that is not copyable, not transferable, not storable, and you can put an expiration on it. So it's on the iPhone right now. It's in the App Store on the iPhone. And you can, if you Tiger text somebody, you set an expiration for that. It'll expire upon read. It'll expire in 15 minutes, an hour, a day, 15 days, yada, yada, yada. And you send it out. And the person to receive it has to download Tiger Text. So it's like, if you remember Get Smart, it's like pulling down the cone of silence. And you send that out, and then that at the appropriate time, as you've preset it, that message will expire. Now, we named it before said certain golfer screwed the pooch, but the name certainly has nice marketing appeal as we approach the Masters. That's totally coincidental. But if all of you that are on iPhones, try it. It's a free download right now, and eventually it won't be free. That's our model. Time Magazine did a big article on it, and they said for $250 a month for stupidity insurance. I love that one. But that's Tiger Text, and that's kind of a quick and dirty of an array of the portfolio. The BlackBerry app is in beta right now. The Android app is in beta. iPhone, to their credit, was the easiest to get up, the easiest to market to, which is why, back to Vitru, you have to be engaged with Apple, you have to be engaged with Facebook, you have to be engaged with Twitter to be in the marketing business at all these days. And so we're trying to do that. This keeps us young, this keeps us excited, makes it fun. What I do now is fun. I think evidence that you can do a belly flop from a tall building in downtown in Atlanta and survive and live to fight for another day. My words of wisdom to everybody out here is do not fear failure. I wish we could convince our government that failure is not something we should lift the safety net so nobody fails. I think failure is a great thing. I don't wish it on everybody, but everybody needs to figure out how to do it. Because if you're going to do what we do in this room, if you're not risking failure, you're not taking good enough chances. And I wish you all that you can have a combination of passion and fun and luck and capital, and most importantly, really good partners. I give another speech, a variation of this, and the speech is, I've had good partners and bad partners. Good partners are better. I can elaborate for an hour, but you got the whole message. Have good partners. Mike and Bonds are very, very good partners to me. I think we're very good partners to our portfolio companies, and that's what we try to live by. I have just two other words of wisdom from my years of knowledge, and I'm very disappointed these days when I go into a room with my colleagues that I am now the oldest guy in the room. That just didn't used to be the way it was. So I had to reconcile that. But the two pieces of advice I've got is, whenever you can, sell. And the other one is, no big signs. Thank you for letting me come back. Good to see you all. Come see the WeGo out front or down here.